Mt. Gox could crash Bitcoin. Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here. And in today's video, a $9 billion transfer from Mt. Gox and a bearish article from JP Morgan could end up crashing the price of Bitcoin very soon. But we've also got some very bullish news coming out of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and even the United States stock market. So could a major rally be coming to Bitcoin soon? That's what we're here to find out. So without much further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. Prices are down on many of your favorite cryptocurrencies moving into this post-Memorial Day 4-day week. Bitcoin is down 3.48% in the last 7 days, likely as a result of some of the news we'll be talking about in a second. But Ethereum has rallied over the last 7 days, following the approval of Ethereum-based ETFs that were approved last week on Thursday. Dogecoin is currently down 4%, but many of your favorite meme coins have been rallying dramatically, such as Pepe, which is up 29% in the last 7 days. We have been seeing a major rally on meme coins recently that could lead to a market-wide altcoin season starting in the next few months. Furthermore, some of my other favorite picks such as Uniswap are up 12% in the last 7 days, whereas other cryptocurrencies like Internet Computer are down about 11% in the same time frame. As you can see in the last 7 days, some of our biggest gainers are Floki, Pepe, and Dog with Hat, showing the rally on meme coins along with Bonk and the Book of Meme. And some of our biggest correctors, funnily enough, are Optimism and Maker. And Bitcoin SV, which, thank God, this is crashing. Bitcoin SV and Bitcoin Cash. Ugh. Moving right along here, Mt. Gox, the cryptocurrency exchange that was hacked about a decade ago and lost hundreds of thousands of Bitcoin, is finally going to be getting the Bitcoin back to its original creditors. The value of that 107,000 Bitcoin now totals over $9 billion. And following the movement of over 140,000 Bitcoin from Mt. Gox's wallets to an unknown address in 13 transactions, the price of Bitcoin began going on a corrective movement in anticipation that this could lead to a market-wide sell-off after creditors get their Mt. Gox Bitcoin back. After all, Mt. Gox went down when Bitcoin was trading at under $1,000, so if they get their Bitcoin back and Bitcoin's trading at $70,000, most of them are probably going to take a 70x and walk. I know I would. Would you? Tell me in the comments. Would you sell your Mt. Gox Bitcoin when you got it back, or would you hold on to it? I would love to hear your answer. But unfortunately, that's not the only bearish story that's been coming across our desk this morning. JP Morgan believes that Solana and other crypto ETFs are unlikely to secure regulatory approval. JP Morgan believes this because they think that Ethereum was already a stretch for the Securities and Exchange Commission, and they say that the SEC has not even made it clear whether they classify Ethereum as a commodity or a security in the first place. The argument goes that Solana, which is a more centralized cryptocurrency than a lot of other cryptocurrencies, could actually entail a security, which would mean that an ETF would be off the table. However, personally, I think because of our next headline that it actually may be more likely than JP Morgan is cracking it up to be. And that would be the fact that Donald Trump, kind of out of nowhere, has become a major advocate for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, saying recently on his Truth Social platform, "I am very positive and open-minded to cryptocurrency companies and all things related to this new and burgeoning industry. Our country must be the leader in the field. There is no second place. Joe Biden, on the other hand, the worst president in the history of our country, wants cryptocurrency, to die a slow and painful death. That will never happen with me." This is not a political stance, and I'm not even going to get into who I'm voting for, but I do got to say that this kind of was set up by a lot of people in Congress just blindly following Elizabeth Warren on her anti-cryptocurrency crusade. Joe Biden being on board with that kind of left Mr. Populist Trump in position to say, now I'm a big cryptocurrency fan. Everybody that doesn't like the left, go follow me. And so it actually makes a lot of sense that Donald Trump is pushing for cryptocurrency. I also want to hear your comments down below. Is Donald Trump pushing for cryptocurrency when he used to hate it because he actually had a change of opinion, or because he realizes that it's politically popular? Love to hear what you think about that down below, but the fact of the matter is, if Donald Trump does get elected, he will probably fire Gary Gensler in a "you fired" kind of stance, and then appoint Hester Pierce on exactly 37 milliseconds past the point of inauguration. Hester Pierce, being Crypto Mom, who was originally appointed to the 5-person SEC by Donald Trump in his term as the 45th president, will likely be appointed as the chairwoman of the Securities and Exchange Commission, and she would probably end up allowing the SEC to approve a Solana ETF. I'd love to hear your thoughts on all of that down below. All right, moving back on to Bitcoin, I also want to point out a few things going on some of our favorite charts here. Ever since we bottomed out on the 1st of May at $56,000, Bitcoin has rallied almost $16,000, a nearly 30% movement. Bitcoin has been correcting ever since last Monday, when we saw the Ethereum ETF news more or less break. The actual announcement came on Thursday, but we pretty much knew it was coming as early as Monday, and so Bitcoin went through a major rally. In going through that major rally, Bitcoin rallied up to $71,000, showing us that Bitcoin can actually take another shot at all-time all-time high, but since then, and since the Ethereum ETF approval, Bitcoin has been trading sideways. We have also had a buy signal come in from LUX ALGO that was confirmed, and we did have a take profit up here above 71K that we hit. Generally speaking, though, LUX ALGO take profits will at least lead the market to the middle of the take profit, which would be our previous all-time high at $73,500, and there are quite a few reasons to believe why that increase may continue. On the daily chart, even though we're looking at a bearish MACD cross for Bitcoin, we're likely going to see a bullish cross coming sooner than later as a result of some of the other things we'll be talking about in a moment. While the bulls are losing momentum on our very own CryptoJeb oscillator, which you can find by going to luxalgo.com/jeb and signing up with our link, the bullish strength is still vastly stronger than we have seen in a long time, and so the bulls are still in good shape. Furthermore, looking out on the weekly chart, although we have not seen a buy signal from LUX ALGO yet, we have seen trend catcher turn green right here, which indicates that should Bitcoin go through a few $1,000 more of a rally, we will likely end up seeing a buy signal that could send Bitcoin to the proverbial moon. If we saw a buy signal up here on the weekly chart, the take profit would probably be sitting north of $100,000. Taking into account that the Bitcoin ETFs are still performing very nicely, and that we just saw an Ethereum ETF, and that we just saw Bitcoin halving, all things that are bullish but take time to play out, I do think that you're going to see a lot of rally coming. Now, moving along and taking a look at Ethereum, we saw a major rally where Ethereum broke bullish above this descending wedge last Monday as a result of news that the Ethereum ETFs would likely be launched. Within less than 2 hours of the ETFs being approved, Ethereum would drop $200 and rally $300 in this spinning top. Spinning top candlestick formations such as this one that look a little something like this denote that there is uncertainty in the market, which means the market really can go one of two ways, up or down. So far, Ethereum has chosen over the last 5 days to move to the upside, which is a promising development for the next few weeks. And last but not least, we're going to take a look at the United States S&P 500, which on the day that the Ethereum ETFs were approved, did go through an immediate crash of about 1.5%. That being said, we are still holding support at our previous all-time high on the stock market set on the 28th of March at $5,264. It seems that the United States S&P 500 may be able to continue into a rally, and if so, we know that Bitcoin and the S&P 500 are highly correlated, which means that if the S&P 500 continues into an uptrend, which could be the catalyst for a market-wide rally. If you enjoyed that video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and also make sure to check out one of our affiliates, LUX ALGO, by going to luxalgo.com/jeb. If you sign up, then you will be able to get access to our very own CryptoJeb oscillator built in partnership with LUX ALGO. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Before I go, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.